So you're a lawyer and you want to go out on your own, but you don't really know how to run a business. Well, that's where we come in because that's exactly where I was 20 years ago. I'm Allie Katz. I'm the founder and CEO of New Law Business Model. And I want you to listen to this clip where my client Ashley shares her experience pivoting to going solo with our support.
You have to want to own your own firm and, kind of make their own rules. And I always say now, like, I would never go back to working for somebody else because I see a direct correlation with how hard I work to the end result. Where if you work at a big firm, that's not always the case. You get a pay based on however they do their pay raises or cost of living raises or whatever. It's not necessarily based on, the work that you do or anything like that. So yeah, there are some things, and I always joke, like when I hired my first employee, I was like, oh, how hard can it be? You just get a payroll company and run payroll. And there's all these other things that go into it that no one teaches you, but, you figure it out along the way. And that's, again, one of the good things about, being in our PFL community is somebody else has already done it. So they might not be in my state, but they can generally tell me who I need to call or what I need to do or what I should look into. So yeah, it's a better option than me trying to Google and figure out certain things from running a business standpoint, and there's a lot of good tools that the PFL community has, with like the coaching. We do the yearly forecast for where I want my firm growth to go. And I do that with my coach every year to kind of forecast for the next year. And that's something I never would have thought of, to kind of figure out, well, how do I get to those numbers or how do I get to those goals, and kind of breaking it down and figuring out what things cost. That's a business side of things. So, to have somebody that gets the business side of things that, aren't necessarily lawyers that can kind of help steer in that direction is also helpful.